realistically just came out here to take like pictures of the cars and stuff, but might as well. I have a lot of people that ask me what's done to the car and stuff like that, so I just might as well restart the whole YouTube thing and kind of just go through with it. This is my 2018 Civic Si bagged wide body E85 full bolt-ons. Engine bay is a little bit dirty, but that's kind of like about it. So I'm full 27.1 for the most part. 27.1 intake, 27.1 turbo inlet, and I have the 27.1 W2 turbo with an FKX downpipe, trunk to 3-inch full back. For fuel, I'm running the PRL Flex Fuel Kit. That's the V3. I actually have the V2, and it's actually in the trunk right now because they stopped making the wiring harness for it, and I couldn't get it fixed. So they ended up sending me a new one. Megan Racing cross brace, which it's kind of irrelevant. Normally you would want the solid ones. These have the bolted pivots. Mookie camber plates. They're kind of cheap, not gonna lie, but they've been great. The airlift camber plates kind of tend to go out a little too early with the pillow ball joints. That's the only thing that kind of messes them up. As for aero, for the most part, it's stock body. Nothing too crazy with that one. It's stock body with the Robot Craftsman wide body, and I am running rear bumper Type R rep rear bumper. Nothing crazy there. It's surprising how nobody really does that bumper, but a lot of people do the Type R bumper. This is just a regular stock bumper. Let me see. Yeah, so this is regular stock bumper with the Battle Aero front splitter. I also did the plastic shields right here. That one, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the better purchases I've made for the car. I do want to get like different caps, so like windshield washer fluid cap, coolant cap, the oil cap, but excuse you. So like different caps I would love to do, but I'm not the type of person that really opens up the engine bay, just mainly because I don't really care too much. As for the wrap is from Vinyl Frog. It's a copper metallic, so it has a little bit of pro in it, not too much. This by far has been my favorite wrap. This is my second wrap actually. My last one was a Avery green, kind of like a light British racing green. That's what I had. As for the wheels are Work VSXXs. I am waiting because they are going up to 19s very soon with a step lip, so I'm going to be doing a video on rebuilding that. I'm rebuilding the wheels. They're going to be a step lip 19 now, and they're going to be like half an inch wider. Nothing too crazy there, but that's what is going on. I'm also going to make another video on the bags because I'm replacing the bags. They're 4 years old. I want to do some preemptive maintenance before I drive up to Tennessee for Gatlinburg. So calipers are from a Genesis R spec, the 3.8. Those are the calipers, and for the rotors are from the Nissan Rogue with the third row seat. If you want to do that job correctly with the rotors, you are going to have to do the one with the third row seat because they are like that 5 millimeter bigger diameter. Now for the rest of the car's been great. Airlift bags, 3P. As for power, the car makes, so on regular pump gas, it makes to roughly around 285, 290. And as for E30, car makes 350 wheel, and that is on map 3. I rarely ever do map 3, so roughly it kind of like sticks around 315 wheel, and that's going to be for E20. So for E20 map 2, that's roughly around 315, and that's what I'm normally on for the most part, unless like I'm just putting in gas and there's no E85 station near me. And so that's what I'm normally doing. Car's great, handles the power great, especially with the turbo. The turbo helps out because it keeps the torque low. Torque kicks in later, saves the rods. The other thing I'm waiting for right now, what I would like to do is going to be the head studs. I do need to do head studs. That one is very important for these cars, incredibly important. If you do the turbo, you don't have to worry about the pistons and rods. So as for rods, you're going to be solid, but you have to change the turbo. You can't run a W1, you can't run the Rev 9. You would have to run either this turbo, the W3, I believe, or just go with an entire full big turbo kit like how PRL used to make one. Unfortunately, PRL doesn't make them anymore, which I think it's kind of stupid because I think they did a really good job with that turbo. But that's kind of basically it. I'd like to make more power. I want to make somewhere around like 450, 500. But I kind of want to buy a pre-built motor. MA Performance makes one, and there's another one that's stage 2, whatever. It's all ported and stuff. I forgot the name of it. I don't know if I'm gonna go to that extreme, but I do want to make some power. Besides that, car overall has been a great car to me. This is the second motor for the car. This motor comes out of a 2020 Civic Si. I did the entire swap when I was working at Audi, when I used to be a tech, and I did that there. And reason for that is it kind of sucks because I was actually going to build my original motor, but then, you know, whatever shit happens, I guess. And so I ended up putting a 2020 motor in here, and when I left Audi, I forgot to take the motor, and I lost the motor basically. But I was going to rebuild that one, and unfortunately, so whatever. As for this motor's been great. Body of the car is roughly around like 86,000 miles. This one, the motor itself is roughly around 30 something. I track everything. I'll just have to double check. But for the most part, that's kind of it. I kind of wish I recorded everything while I was doing all of this, because the only thing I'm just really bad at picking up the camera and just recording, mainly because like in situations like this I like to be by myself. Car's done because of me, and because of me I didn't pick up the camera. Not only that, I enjoy working on the car. So when you enjoy something, you kind of just fly through it, and I know this car up, down, center, right, left, everything. I know this car incredibly well. I am going to be doing a video on replacing the bags because I got to do that. They're 4 years old, preventive maintenance, driving up to Tennessee. So I am going to do that. But besides that, I'm going to drive the car now. So talk soon. Well, I'm trying something new. Alright, so that was basically it. I just wanted to give a little bit of an overview. Nothing too crazy, but I did want to kind of just go over the car, get myself back into YouTube, because I did find it fun for the little bit of time that I was doing it for. Enjoyed it as best as I could. Therefore, I, just didn't make YouTube videos. And so I ended up just skipping through the process. I mean, nobody saw when the wide body was done. Nobody saw when I did my bags, stuff like that. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But I can't really do much about that. But it is what it is. But, what I am going to do is I am going to get E85. But yeah, that's practically everything that I've done to the car. Everything that I've done to the car has been a blast. I haven't had a single problem with anything that I've done. If there's any type of problems that I've ran into, they're all my fault. Besides that, the car has been fantastic. I've enjoyed it since the day I bought it. I've had this car since brand new with 2 miles on it, and I don't regret a single thing. Like, yeah, I get that stereotypical person that's like, oh, a Honda this, a Honda that. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, besides the K20 and K24, I think this is one of the best Hondas that has ever came out. Is what it is. You can call me biased, you can call me whatever you want, but I've driven EKs, I've driven 8th and 9th gens, and for daily wise, I think this is the best car not including the motor, because I do think that this is the worst motor that Honda's ever came out with, in my opinion. I don't think this motor's anything to brag about. But yeah, I mean, call it what it is. This, in my opinion, I think is the best dailyable Honda. I mean, you could say what it is about the 11th gens. I just don't like the way the 11th gens look, but I love the way the 8th, the 9th, and all the previous generations have been. I think they all look great. I think this is one of the better looking Hondas. I do think the coupe for the 9th gen looks better than the 10th gen coupe. I will say that for sure. Alrighty, this is my station. I forgot something. Let's do a straight third gear pull. I don't think the tune is there just yet. Once I do the head studs, I think the car is gonna be perfect, because it doesn't make enough power to blow the motor. With this turbo, you're able to make 375, I think it was, and not blow the motor. So rods are completely healthy in this sense. What's holding it back right now is gonna be just the head studs. So head studs is the only real thing that's kind of holding it back. Besides that, I feel like this video has been long enough. This is the first time I speak in the last like three, 4 videos. I haven't really spoken, but I hope you guys, enjoyed the video. If you guys have watched all the way through, give me any comments, give me any feedback on how you guys felt about the video. But besides that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.